it going, everyone? It's Tuesday, March the 3rd, 2020. So I recorded 2 videos last week, so I'm a bit behind this week. I just didn't have time to really get anything going. Been really busy so far, but hope everyone's enjoying their week so far. Got some good reviews on a couple of other videos, so thank you for that. Keep on leaving some comments or suggestions on what I should listen, and I'll definitely get to it when I can. I was just stumbling upon Spotify's new releases under metal. I was kind of briefly going through a couple of the bands. Nothing really excited me. Sometimes I'll do like a sneak peek before I do one of these reviews, but I did a sneak peek on a couple of the bands, and it was kind of like black metal and stuff I wasn't really into. So kind of kept searching, then I saw Polaris, a band from Sydney, Australia, has released a full length, and I haven't really listened to them, so I can't really have any say on what it's going to sound like or whatnot. I mean, I haven't listened to their old stuff, and I haven't heard 1 second of their new stuff. Disregard that sound in the background. That's just the rain. It's raining pretty heavy right now, but hopefully the music will come through on top of that. Now, with that said, this band, just from briefly reading their description, they say it sounds like it's a hardcore Underoath style band. I'm kind of into that stuff. I mean, Straight from the Path, Comeback Kid, any kind of that hardcore sound, punk sound, emo. I don't like too much emo, but when it's mixed in good with some good two-step and hardcore elements, I tend to like it. But when it's too whiny and whatnot, it's not worth it. So I basically am just gonna listen to this, see what it sounds like, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first song off their new album, and this is Polaris. Pray for Rain. The Death of Me is the album.
Time
So that was the first song off their new album. Like I say, I haven't listened to 1 second of their stuff. But damn, that was pretty nice. That was impressive, actually. It's kind of been done before. Nothing really new in that. It was a jumble of a bunch of stuff I've heard before. I could relate it to Architects, North Lane. Yeah, a little bit of Under Oath in there with the softer vocals coming through with the aggressive guitars, like newer Under Oath, should I say. Pretty impressive though. Like, for me to rewind a section there, and that was cool. That was the only thing that kind of was different. It was almost like a two-step. Then they went double time with the two-step riff on the drums. And then they went into a crazy, like, transition into a breakdown, but the vocals just really emphasized it. Usually it's the drums or the guitar or some sort of build-up, but that was definitely vocals there. Excuse me while I'm trying to switch lanes here. Yeah, so that was pretty cool for an opening track. Definitely cool vibes, but like I say, it's been done before. I know that's just kind of where metalcore is these days. And you could say the same thing for deathcore with the blast beats and all that, but I don't know. After you hear enough of Era, North Lane, who else is kind of sound like that? Invent, Animate. As soon as you kind of, and Architects, of course, the gods of that sound. As soon as you listen to that for years and years and years, when these bands are releasing that sound again, it just doesn't really pop. But there's song number 2, because we always play 2 songs on these listen throughs from the beginning of the album. And we'll listen to that now. And if anyone suggests a song from this album that they really enjoy or that I should check out for certain reasons, just let me know. Any comments are good comments, good or bad or whatever. I mean, I just do these for fun, and I like spreading some new music and my thoughts on it. And yeah, that's why I'm here. That being said, let's play the second song and see if Polaris can knock my socks off here. I have to say, that second song was way better than the first one. Holy, that was pretty cool. I really like the southern roots that was in that song. I mean, I grew up listening to bands around here. The Holly Springs Disasters, for one of them being big. A lot of southern. Every Time I Die, all that kind of stuff. Norma Jean. Yeah, that was cool. That had that feel to it. Definitely that southern hardcore, old 2012 vibe. Earlier, 2008 vibe maybe. Definitely was cool. It had some aspects to it that stood out. But like I say, unfortunately, it sounds all the same as I've heard before. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just, when I listen to new music, I always get excited because you never know. There could be something new, a new technique, a new idea, a new way of structuring things. This definitely didn't have really any of that. I mean, it kind of does because it combines so many different elements into a song, or I guess into their band and the way they write. But I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's good. I could, like you saw me, I was grooving to it. Definitely gets my head bobbing. Definitely gets me smiling at parts. But I think after a full listen through, which I'm going to do after this, I think after a full listen through 1 or 2 times, it's just one of those CDs you kind of put on the back burner, and I mean, you kind of forget about. Unfortunately, that's just me. I'm sorry to all the hardcore Polaris fans out there. I mean, it's just for my liking. It's just something that I maybe would get bored of after a while. But yeah, that's just kind of my 2 cents for today's listens through. Hopefully tomorrow there's some cool new music released, because that's the exciting thing about doing these playthroughs, or listen throughs, should I say. You never know what's going to be released each and every day, and I look forward to just hanging out with you guys, spreading some love, telling you what I think and what I don't think. And I know it's all just personal opinions, but I like just sharing my opinion. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment below. And don't forget to hit that likes up button and subscribe, because I'll be releasing 1 or 2 of these a day. And I'll try and make it a habit to show you guys new music from all over the metal genre, or at least stuff that I'm kind of into, or have maybe heard the name of the artist or whatnot. I won't go really obscure and find some Norwegian black metal band that's still in their forest doing their music video or something, but I will definitely try my best to find stuff that we can all kind of get into. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful evening, whether it's the morning, day, or night. Be safe out there, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.